Today, in front of the White House, Ukrainian diaspora and Americans who support Ukraine came to the White House again. They are thankful for all American people and U.S. Congress for great help and support. And also, we would like to ask President Biden to activate Lend-Lease for Ukraine.
Today, we have another meeting in support of the Lend-Lease for Ukraine. The United States, I mean, it's obvious fact. The United States had more than enough weapons to supply Ukraine. People are dying. Soldiers are dying, brave minds of Ukraine are dying, yet the Biden administration, I have no explanation why, has been reluctant providing sufficient weaponry to Ukraine. They have passed the law, the Lend-Lease law, the act. It was enacted. It's not active. It wasn't initiated. I mean, I have too many questions to ask, but the main reason is people are dying. So we should do something about it. We should just get together. We should have a bigger group and have the impact on the Biden's administration, because this is the only guy who has the power to influence the weaponizing of Ukraine. Because this is basically what we need: weapons. That's all. And today we had people approaching us asking, well, we've been sending so much money. We've been sending like over $100 billion to Ukraine. And we answered, we don't need money. We need weapons, sufficient weapons.
Exactly.
Exactly. Actually, American taxpayers will save money and could save thousands of Ukrainian lives. So please share and support. Ukraine needs Lend-Lease now. Ukraine doesn't need more money, more packages, 100 billions. Ukraine could use previous generation weapons that already was built and conservated. And we know there are a lot of weapons like this. But for some reason, President Biden hesitating give it to Ukraine and can lead to tragedy, because we know Russia offensive 10 times more right now. And General Zaluzhny and military, they say, and they need more ammunition and more weapons to protect country. Poland president today in interview said if we don't give them immediately weapons, Ukraine could lose the war. We have Maria Maksakova, opera singer, celebrity, who joined us, and she's supporting Ukraine, and she also supporting our rally in front of White House. Pani Maria?
Yes, I want first of all to thank you, everyone who is now in front of the White House, notwithstanding the weather conditions. And I want to thank you, Bohdan, for doing the transmission. It's very important that people can see how many efforts are done by Ukrainians to activate Lend-Lease. Let's begin a little bit from the start for our new viewers and also for our American friends. The point is that many think that the support is sufficient, that United States help immensely, and that the help is great, and that the help is enough. And that is unfortunately the point where we have to talk. It is really very disappointing that the Lend-Lease Act, that should be sufficient for all the needs of Ukrainian army, unfortunately does not work. It did not work a single day. We did not receive anything via the program of Lend-Lease. And Lend-Lease is a win-win situation. That means that the American taxpayers who are now feeling an extra burden on them because Ukraine gets different packages, as Bohdan mentioned correctly. The same thing, much more weaponry, much more armament could have been already delivered to Ukraine without creating an additional burden on American taxpayers, because all that weaponry, all that armament was already created decades before, and the previous generation of taxpayers have already paid for that conservated armament. I would say even more. Should it stay and not be used in that war, it means that it was created in a way in vain, because there are no other battles where there could be used that type of weaponry. It is in a way already an old type weaponry for American plans and strategy. So now we are saying about using that conservative armament, weaponry, and deliver it to Ukraine via Lend-Lease without anything that could stop the quantity, the frequency, and the amounts. It's all upon to the administration of White House. The Congress gave this possibility to the White House. It wouldn't cost Ukraine anything. It is more even, it is a better, so to say, for Ukraine law than it was done in the World War II for Great Britain and Soviet Union, because there is no term to when Ukraine should return those weapons or money, replace it in a financial way. So it would not create an additional burden on Americans, not at all. It would be a win-win situation, that old technique in a way. For us, very good. In Ukraine, we appreciate very much any help. We are really very grateful for any help. But that in particular, help with weaponry, with armament, and not with money that Americans need themselves. With weaponry, if we had enough weapons, by now we would have already won. Ukraine would have freed all the territories that were occupied by Russians, and the borders of 1991 would be already free from barbaric Russian occupation. Now we're talking about the 8th month that we have ahead, because the law, the Lend-Lease Act, is valid until the 30th of September 2023. And we need to use the great support of American people, of American Congress, of bipartisan historical support, the supermajority who voted for the Lend-Lease Act, and the fact that it was signed on the 9th of May by President Biden also makes us remember the Lend-Lease Act that was signed by President Roosevelt. And we have no time to wait. And also, for Americans, it is really important to claim from their government. It is a better way to help Ukraine without creating an additional burden on them, on the American taxpayers. It is the best way out of situation. It is a way to win, and to win quickly, to win the war together with Ukraine. In fact, I don't know what should we do to make the press more active about it. I don't know what we should do. I was asking actually Boris Pinkus in our last interview, and he promised that somebody should come from the press. I don't know if there is anyone who came. If not, I will write immediately an SMS and ask why didn't they come. Maybe the weather conditions stopped them. But anyhow, we will not stop our movement. We will continue drawing the attention of American society to the fact that the Lend-Lease Act is not working at all, and it was not working not a single day. I think that democracy in the United States is very strong, and that we should gather everyone who sees the suffering of Ukrainian people and who is not willing to stand aside. Everyone is very welcome to join us and to do everything that is possible in a democratic way to claim from their government to do what they promised to do. Elected for.
Exactly. President Biden promised things, but they will be built from new. And Ukrainian military running out of ammo right now, and we need to help start using the US law Lend-Lease right now. We hear some noises on the background. Yuri?
Lend-Lease must work.
Oh, that's what we hear?
Ukrainian lives matter, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. And
Thank you.
Bohdan, well, nice to see you again, and I appreciate you having conversation with us. So we stand again to ask for Lend-Lease release, and these people like stay in the rain, which is relatively it's environment which is a little bit more hassle. So what I want to say, people committed, and we definitely want to release Lend-Lease as soon as possible. I spoke with Victoria Spots.
Yeah.
People go extra miles to help Ukraine, and because it's definitely need extremely number of weapons. So thank you again for your report, and Slava Ukraine, Героям слава.
Today, the February 12th, 2023, we are in the front of the White House. Here are people coming on daily basis to picket and to demand deliver of weapons and munitions to Ukraine, that Ukraine will be able to defend itself from the aggression, from the monstrous aggression from Russia. This munition, this military aid is crucial to defend Ukrainian citizens, civilians, who are suffering many thousands in deaths and wounds and the destructions of civilian infrastructure. The munition is a crucial element not only to defend Ukraine today, but also to reduce the potential number of victims of this violent war. This is a way how to bring the end of this war as soon as possible. That is why everybody around the world who really wants to have a peace in this world, who really wants to have restoration of security and stability in Europe and around the world, needs to support these efforts around the world in providing weapons to Ukraine. Because weapons to Ukraine via channel of Lend-Lease that is not being used since May 9th last year for more than 9 months. This is a way not to prolong the war. This is a way to shorten the war. This is a way how to bring peace. This is a way how to bring stability. This is a way how to bring security. This is a way how to save thousands and thousands and tens of thousands Ukrainian lives and potential lives of many Europeans who would suffer if this war will not be finished as soon as possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
First of all, I am so happy to see so many Americans who are supporting our Ukraine, because Lend-Lease is crucial in getting our victory day. Otherwise, we cannot obtain our purpose, our goal. We can using our one of the most instrument as a program as Lend-Lease, we can save lives of millions of innocent people, Ukrainian soldiers. So action speaks louder than words. We have to be more active. We have to reach out each congressman and senator who created this program. This program was signed by President Biden in May 9. We remember, but we have to act. We have to, do everything in terms of, bringing this program to Ukrainians in safe lives of millions Ukrainians. I'm confident as soon as we bring this program to Ukraine, our victory day will be close to us and we can reach out our purpose. God bless Ukraine. God bless America.